guys, it's Miro, in case you didn't know who I am. I am out of breath. I just finished a run and I wanted to stop in. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this by itself, mix it into another video, not upload it at all. I haven't figured out yet, but I'm trying to get into the habit of just turning on my camera like I used to do when I was originally doing YouTube, when things were going on. So it's been like a bit of a rough couple days. And I know when I come on camera, usually I have a lesson for you. I seem like I have it all figured out because I've been doing this for a really long time. But that doesn't mean I don't have bad days. And it doesn't mean that this life doesn't get to me sometimes. And it's just a matter of that I've found ways to cope. And I could feel a nosedive coming on. I could feel a depression coming on. I know the warning signs and the triggers. And so I have developed exercises to combat it when I feel it coming on so it doesn't snowball. So I've told you guys about I swear to God, that is my blooper every single time. I do have a tripod at home that I just got, but I haven't put it together yet. And I'm in my car, so you know, we're gonna have to hold the camera and it's gonna be unstable. Anyway, so I do have things that I've developed, like the 24-hour rule, where I've talked about it in the past. You give yourself 24 hours to feel down and to be out and to, you know, eat bonbons or whatever your thing is. And then you force yourself into your routine and eventually that cloud will lift. So you do 24 hours, and if you say, okay, I'm done in 24 hours, then you're not going to let it snowball, even though in 24 hours you might not feel 100% better. If you just continue to go through the motions of life instead of withdrawing from life, then it will get better. It's when you withdraw, when things keep going downhill further and further. So again, we can make a video about that another time. We've done them in the past. If I can find where I have one, because I don't think that I have one here, then I will link it. Oh, I might. Okay, I'll link it up there if I do. But I just wanted to tell you what I did really quickly. So I've been a little bit hormonal this week. I've been really trying to come to grips with, you know, we're trying to go through the clemency process again. And that was definitely I vlogged that every single day I was going through that process back on Periscope, and I am in the process of getting those videos on here. It's just going to be a slow process now that I started filming again. It's going to be confusing if I go back and forth, so I'm just trying to figure out how and when I'm going to do it. Maybe we'll do like a launch and then we'll release those all on the same day. I'm not quite sure. Stay tuned for those. But it was very emotional. We thought that we thought we made it, basically. You know, we were given word that our petition had made it onto the vice president's desk, and the day came and went, and it was never processed. So we got false information, and we were crushed, and that took me a really long time to recover from. I don't even know that I'm completely recovered from it, let's be honest, and it's been 2 years, but so now we're talking about starting that process all over again, and it's difficult. Like, I don't want to get emotionally invested into it. We had something come up in April that could have given him relief. They shut the door for us because, unfortunately, that's how things work. I'm not going to get better and talk about that, but there's been a lot on my mind lately. And like, even this morning I was like, my God, if I like get sick and die, then who's going to take care of me? Like, I'm going to be a prison wife for the rest of my life. Like I've always been in denial of that fact, and I've always continued to fight and not give up on hope. And I'm not giving up on hope, but like, I don't know, I think it's like this double-edged sword where, you know, life for our wives, we're all in denial, but I think there comes a point where you have to accept that this can be it for the rest of your life, and have to learn how to get a handle on that. So I'm sorry, I'm like squinting because the sun's in my eyes, but I had a lot going on in my brain the past couple of days, and I felt a meltdown coming, although I wasn't there yet. What happens, what I've found works for me is if I go to outside somewhere and I get in a workout by myself, just me, my headphones, nature, fresh air, and then pushing my body to the limits and like exhausting myself and getting that all out. That is an exercise, no pun intended, that works, that I found has worked for me. So I encourage you guys. So what I did today was, I don't know if you could see the hill. I just found a hill You could see the elementary school behind me. I actually went to the high school because I was going to run the stairs there. There's 2 sets of stairs, and then there's the grass hills around them. And usually I'll mix hills and stairs. That's like my favorite workout to do, actually. I don't typically go to church. My parents were in a cult when I was little. There's a little known fact that you didn't know. We were in a cult when I was little. So that's where I always say, like, I have really bad scars from my youth as far as like religion and organized religion. Now you know why. I'll get into that in another video. But so I don't really go to church on Sundays. I can't connect that way with God and the universe, although I do, you know, I feel spiritual and I believe in it. So a lot of times I will go back there and do a really good workout on Sunday mornings when the weather's nice. And like, to me, that is how I can connect with God and the universe. And like, that is how I get on a spiritual level. So, that was taken, the high school marching band was using that parking lot to do their practice. So my next best bet was to come, like, drive like a couple miles up the road and go to the elementary school. And I literally just ran up and down the hill 20 times. That's it. I'm sweating. You could see I'm gross. Oh, and that's actually not it because I'm crazy. I went to the little playground over there and I hung on one of the higher monkey bars. Higher for me, I'm 5'3", barely. So, and I did some abs. Like, I just lifted my knees and my legs up, you know, a whole bunch of times. So the whole point is, I just kind of got my energy out, and that's what works for me. What I want to pass along to you guys is, know your triggers, know your warning signs, know when you feel it coming on, and catch it if you can. Catch it by developing something that works for you. What works for you? Like, what gets your mind off of it? What gets that energy out constructively? Is it writing? Is it sewing? Is it cooking? One time when he was on lockdown, I just searched for a whole bunch of brand new recipes. I went on my lunch break or right after work. I would shop for the groceries. I would come home. I would prepare the meal, and then I would eat the meal, and then I would clean up. And by that time, like, I was distracted. I'm a very creative, left-handed, right-brained person. So like, I was in my zone, creating, love cooking. My mind was distracted. I was doing something. I was learning something new. I was focusing on something. So I didn't have time to sit there and wallow in it. For me, for that lockdown, that's what I did. So what works for you? Figure it out. Figure out how you're going to get yourself past that. Tomorrow, I might not feel back to 100%, but I guarantee I will feel better, and I will continue to do this until it lifts. And for lack of a better phrase, the sun comes back out. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Again, I don't even know if I'm going to post this one. Just wanted to get back into the habit of making videos, picking up the camera when I'm feeling a certain way, because I'm real. I am a normal person. I have emotions. I have mood swings. I have a lot more mood swings probably than the average person. Maybe not. I don't know. But I just want to show you, like, the real life, prison wife life, because I know you guys can relate to that. Like, I'm not happy all the time. Please. I'm not in a good mood all the time. I'm not sunshine and roses and holding on to hope that my life or husband is going to come home. Like, yes, of course, I will always hold on to hope. But sometimes in day-to-day life, there's days that I'm like, it's not going to happen. Overall, I hold on to that hope, or I wouldn't be doing this. I guess many of us probably wouldn't be doing this, but I'd probably be in a very different position. But I don't know. I just thought I was going to end the video and I'm babbling, so I'm going to stop. You guys keep staying strong, keep loving strong, keep supporting one another through this journey, because you're one day closer to all being behind you. Lots of love from my heart to yours. I will see you in the next one. Please give me a thumbs up if you're jiving with these videos, all of my YouTube videos. Subscribe if you're not already. If you're already a subscriber, thank you. Ding that notification bell if you guys want a notification to your inbox every single time I post a new video, because YouTube's a little funky and some people don't see the new video. So if you ding that little bell right next to the subscription button, then you will get a notification either pushed to your phone or an email to your inbox that you have subscribed to YouTube using. And then comment below. Let me know if you like these types of videos, if you like vlogs, if you like in the moments, if you like, I don't know, life coaching stuff, if you, whatever you like, let me know. And I will, if you like the question and answers, I will continue to serve you. You guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.